Okay, welcome to our first session of the IProphet training. What we're going to be doing in this training session is we're going to be setting up a voice mailbox for the user. So you will have successfully launched this site when you know and when you see this screen that we're looking at right now. In this example, we are going to use user 575, and the password by default is 575. Now in this example, we're seeing the alpha characters ET prefacing the extension number, and don't be alarmed if you don't have to do that. We are showing this example in a tenant-based system, so you might only have to select your extension number here, and then once you've entered that information, just select a login. Once the information has been verified, we see this screen. That means we have successfully entered the web portal, and this web portal is for users. This is allowing the users to make all the adjustments on their phone in their mailboxes without the help and the assistance of an administrator to make these changes. So as long as the user has access to the web portal, they can make these changes. They don't need to be in the office. They can be anywhere in the world. So on a vacation, on a business trip, wherever it might be, they can make these changes. So on the left-hand column, we see our options. The first option we have here is the voicemail settings, and we see the PIN, which is 575, and let's just make a quick change there, and I'm going to make that 3256. Keep in mind that the PIN is the password for the mailbox, not the web portal. This is for the mailbox and not the web portal. So when the user is selecting their voicemail remotely and even from their telephone on their desk, they are having to enter in a PIN number, and this is the PIN number that they enter to access their voicemail from the telephone. I'm also going to select that I would like to be notified of my voice messages through my email. So by simply selecting that box, I now have to give it an email address, and let's just say it's going to be jimsmith@yahoo. Okay, so you have to enter in your email address that you would like the emails sent to. I'm sorry, your voicemails, what email you want the voicemails to be directed to. And it could be anybody's. Most of the user's preferences are their own. I'm also going to select that I would like to have my voice message attached to my email. So now when I select this option, when I check my email, I will have the attached voicemail. I also have the option of deleting the voicemail after it has been delivered to my email, which means that I will no longer be able to check it from my phone. I can only check my voice messages through my email. Okay, we're not going to make that selection on this example. Also, if you have a pager, if you choose to use that, we don't see that very often today, but in the medical industry, it's still being used. You can simply select this box here, which is notify by pager, and then put the pager information there. And then when you're done with this, simply select Save. We see the progress bar down here at the bottom, and it has successfully been saved. Let's just verify it by selecting Home Page. We go back to the main web portal page, and let's verify it by just selecting voicemail settings, and we see that the information is there. So indeed we have made these changes successfully, and we're ready to move on to the next chapter. So this concludes your voicemail settings for this chapter.